So, kompleto na ba ta, guys? Okay, so my name is Ma'am Christine Del Pilagumba. You can call me Ma'am Christine for short. And so now we will be discussing about Masonry. So in general terms, Masonry is about building a structure with individual units. So, as an assignment, I also told you to read your modules in advance. So, who can expound Masonry for me? Wala? So guys, nag-assignment ko. So, dapat mag-volunteer na mo. So, ako na lang manawag. So, Mr. Dikina, kindly explain.
Ma'am, I would like to talk about the concept of Masonry. Masonry po, by definition, it is a built-in construction or it is a combination of building materials that are set with the use of these mortars. So, kapag pinag-uusapan po natin itong Masonry, dalawang bagay lamang po ang ating pagkatatandaan. Unang-una po ay yung mga materyales nating ginagamit o yung building materials such as stones, glass, tiles, bricks, CHB, pinaka-common sa Philippines. Ito po, yung concrete hollow blocks at yung marami pa tiles, granite, marbles. So yun yung mga halimbawa nating construction materials. Yun yung ginagamit natin upang idikit-dikit sa pamamagitan ng mortars. So ang terminolohiyang Masonry kasi, it is the most the concept of Masonry, it is one of the most durable form of construction. However, with the use of materials, the quality of workmanship, the quality of the mortar itself will greatly affect the durability of the whole masonry construction. So, paano nga ba natin mapapatibay? Yung paggawa natin ng masonry construction? So, let's talk about the mortars. So, mortars kasi siya yung isa sa pinaka-substantial o yung essential na bagay kapag nagpapatayo tayo ng bahay gamit ang masonry construction. So, mortar, by definition, it is a proportioned mixture of water, cement, fine aggregate, and so in order to attain a class A mortar, you need to have a ratio of 1:3, meaning for every 1 part of cement, you should be not more than 3 parts of fine aggregate or fine sand. So kapag intention mo talaga na mas papatibayin yung construction mo, masonry construction, ito yung proportion na kailangan mong sundin. Pero meron pang ibang paraan upang mas mapapatibay ito. So ito yun ay ang paggamit natin ng hydrated lime. So you should replace 10 to 15% of cement by volume with this hydrated lime. Kasi ang tanong, ano nga ba ang ginagawa nitong hydrated lime? Simple lamang, si hydrated lime, siya yung tumitigil sa pag-crumble nitong mortar natin kasi mas ginagawa niyang more dense ang ating mortar, meaning the denser, the less water intake ng mortar natin, meaning mas more water resistant siya. Kasi as you remember or as you observe sa ating subject na history of architecture, most of the ancient architecture are still standing because some of its components, building components, are lime. So that is the reason why we adopted those kind of construction, kasi nga pangmatagalan siya sa panahon, kahit anong uri ng panahon, mahirap siyang tumbahin, mahirap siyang sirain. So yun yung halaga ng hydrated lime. So, narito po tayo ngayon upang pakita sa inyo ang isang halimbawa ng masonry construction. So ito po yung isang halimbawa ng masonry construction. Kung napapansin ninyo, ang kanilang ginamit na building materials ay yung CHB o yung concrete hollow blocks. May mga bagay tayo na dapat pakatandaan o yung mga terms kapag pinag-uusapan natin yung masonry. So una-una doon na yung tinatawag nating bed. So ano nga ba yung bed? So yung bed, ito yung continuous layer of hollow blocks, bricks, or stones. Pero in this case, CHB ang kanilang ginamit. Ito yung kabuuan, the continuous layer. Kumbaga itong surface na ito, simula doon hanggang dito, yun yung tinatawag nating bed. Pangalawa ay yung tinatawag nating bed joint o yung tinatawag nating band. Pag sinabi nating bed joint, ito yung joint ng dalawang building materials natin, which is joined by the mortar. Ang pangatlong salita na kailangan natin pagkatatandaan ay yung tinatawag nating course. Kung ang bed ay ang kabuuang surface nito simula doon papunta dito, Yung course naman ay yung layer lang, isang layer nito. Ito yung course na sinasabi natin. Ito din tayong tinatawag na tire. Ang tire hindi siya applicable dito sa CHB natin. Mostly, applicable lamang siya doon sa mga bricks doon sa tulad sa mga bansang Amerika. So ang tire ibig sabihin natin, ito yung first layer ng bricks natin. Kumbaga yung first thick layer ng bricks na makikita natin, katulad nito. So yun po ay ilan lamang sa mga terminolohiya o mga terms na we need to remember when we're talking about masonry. So there are still a lot of terms that involves masonry, pero i-flash ko na lamang sa screen.
Autora man di ay, maka-explain man di ay. So next time, you volunteer yourself, guys. So thank you, Mr. Dikina. So now, moving on to types of plaster. So, who can explain the topic?
Good morning, ma'am. So, there are types of plaster. The first one is the lime plaster. The second one is the gypsum plaster. The third one is the Portland cement plaster. And lastly, the sgraffito. Sgraffito. So, first we will be talking about the lime plaster. So, the lime plaster is used for 2 or 3 coat finish surfaces for the interior walls and ceilings. But aside from that, there are also types of coats. The first one is the scratch coat, the second one is the brown coat, and lastly, the finish coat. The next one is the gypsum plaster. So the gypsum plaster is mixed on the job with sand, water, lime putty.
Do it! Just do it! So just do it! Just
The hair or fiber, for 2 or 3 coat finish surfaces for interior walls and exteriors. But it is also used dry as ingredient for hard or sand float finish with lime plaster. So here is the list of the types of the gypsum plaster. So the third one is the Portland cement plaster. So it is mixed with water, sand, and lime putty. So it's just the same as the gypsum plaster, but it is used for 2 or 3 coat finish surfaces for both exterior and interior walls and ceilings. So for 3 coat plastering work, the both scratch and brown coat are 1/4 inches thick at minimum, while the finish coat is 1/8 inches. While in the 2 coat plastering work, the base coat is 1/2 inches, while the finish coat is just the same as the 3 coat plastering work. Lastly is the sgraffito. So this sgraffito is a highly decorative type of plaster work developed in Italy during the Renaissance. So, makikita mo ito kahit saan, sa bahay, sa hotels, or something like that.
Very well said, Miss Louise. So, ingana yun na, guys. So, nakabalo na mapunta sa itong mga types of plasters. Dapat maka-plaster na punta sa itong library.
Thank God for my reefer, man. This shit good.
So, guys, proceeding to the... So, wala na sad. So, kasi mamili ko, ha? So,
Good day, ma'am. Naririnig yung audio ko? Okay. So, good day, ma'am. Good day, classmates. Today, I will be presenting the stone, the bricks, and the CHB of Masonry. So, we will start off sa stone. Stone, together with wood and clay, are the basic material of man. The history of architecture until as late as 1900 was largely the history of architecture. History of stone in architecture. So, long before pa tayo nakadating ng modern architecture, ang dami na natin pinagagamit ng mga high quality na structural material. But long before, stone is really one of the essential material, structural material na ginagamit before in architecture. Now, stones that are commonly used for architectural purposes are granite, marble, travertine, limestone, sandstone, and slate. Wow, grabe. Sorry, ma'am, for everyone.
Thank God for my reefer, man. This shit good.
And marble is really commonly used in the kitchen, lalo na sa mga kitchen counters na ginagamit. Usually mga white marble, yun, dun ko lang talaga napalagay. And so, stones are classified in two. We got the rubble stone and the dimension stone. Rubble stone, ito yung mga stone na merong mga rough and irregular shapes na ginagamit for architecture. Meron yung mga dimension stone na meron silang specific na dimension and meron silang pinapala na specific thickness. So those are the classification of stones, the rubble stone and dimension stone. We got three stone work. We got random work, which is any random stone na talaga, any sizes, tapos sina-stack up lang din sila na kung saan sila mag-fit. And we got the rubble work na parang siyang sa brick lang rin. Meron sila, tabi-tabi sila, pero iba-iba rin ang size. Parang random work, pero mas uniform. See? Rubble work. Meron yung ashlar, squared stones and regular courses in contradiction to rubble work. So under ashlar, meron tayong ranged work or coarse ashlar, meron yung broken range ashlar, random course, rustic or rock work. So let's dwell more, let's go to the next, the bricks. Are structural units of clay or shale formed while plastic and subsequently fire. So the first thing we came up when we talk about masonry is parang mga brick form na structural na ganun na pagka-build, na parang tabi-tabi yung mga bricks pero alternating sila. And so, these processes purify the raw products and make it uniform and homogeneous, burn out all combustible material, and result in a product which is both stable and physical. And we also have types of bricks that are most frequently used in architecture. We got the building brick. Used for all purposes, including facing. We got the facing brick that's specifically processed to give certain specific surface characteristics. The glazed brick has smooth outer surface with a dull satin. And the fire refractor brick, these are ordinarily made from a mixture to form clay and plastic clay. And para use for the lining of furnaces, fireplace, and chimneys. So very effective rin kung meron tayong mga chimneys dito sa Pilipinas, but I'm not really sure kung meron. So we got 4 brickwork. Meron tayong common bond, English bond, Flemish bond, and herringbone. Ang pag-akaibat lang talaga, ang isa lang, si herringbone yung nakakaiba sa kanila kasi pag-diagonal siya. Si common bond and English bond, Flemish bond is horizontal sila. Yung pattern ni herringbone kasi is pa-diagonal and then pa-vertical sila. Tapos si common bond, English bond, Flemish bond is pa-horizontal sila. Horizontal. And meron silang pina-follow na alternate na stone kung anong sunod, kung yung malaking stone, maliit stone. And the CHB, lastly, the CHB is a hollow masonry unit with 2 or 3 cells or cores made of the following ingredients: water, Portland cement, and various types of aggregate such as sand, gravel, and crushed stone. CHB is CHB is very common yun. Ito talaga yung ginagamit pag nagpapagawa tayo ng bahay. This is the wall of the house. So this is very important talaga in building a structure or a building or a residential house. So CHB, these are manufactured by machine mixing the ingredients, pouring the mix into molds, and curing the block by air drying, steam and pressured curing process and is also used, which can produce concrete hollow blocks in a few hours. So very gamit na gamit ang hollow blocks. I'm so sorry, man.
Thank God for my reefer, man. This shit good.
So gamit na gamit talaga ang hollow blocks when it comes to structures and other buildings. And so meron din tayong different types of concrete hollow block, which is the stretcher, the headers, corner blocks, jam blocks, and the beam or lintel blocks. So, yung pinaka-common na ginagamit natin na hollow blocks is yung stretcher. So, concrete hollow blocks should be laid in a full bed of mortar with horizontal and vertical joints. Concrete hollow blocks Concrete hollow block walls should have a reinforced concrete lintel and beam blocked by cores every 12 cores, and a concrete column stiffener at every 4.8 meters. So that's it for concrete hollow block, and that is for my discussions of stone and bricks and concrete hollow block in Masonry. Those are the essential structural material in building a house or any structure or building that you wanted to design.
Enough sa guol-guol ha. So, para malipay ta, mag-discuss na lang ta kung unsa ang types of building blocks. So, kay si Miss Jana, dili magyud mag-on sa iyang camera, siya na ito ipa-discuss sa the rest of the topic. So, Miss Jana, kindly explain and discuss the topic. So, ikaw pasaway ba ito nga bata?
I'm sorry, ma'am, if hi guys, hi everyone. I'm sorry, ma'am, if I wasn't able to turn on my camera. Si daddy po kasi masyadong maingay si daddy doon.
Oh my God!
So, meron po tayong tatlong uri ng building materials po, ma'am. Una po doon ay yung tinatawag nating dorsal block. So, si dorsal block, ito po ay isang uri ng lightweight block. Lightweight block siya because it is made out of fiber and cement. So, pangalawa po ay meron po tayong tinatawag na plaster block. So, si plaster block, ito po ay also tinatawag na gypsum block or gypsum partition block, which is made out po siya ng gypsum mismo, ng vegetable fibers used as a binders and for reinforcement. So, meron po tayong last, yung tinatawag nating nakalimutan ko sa script. Structural plate tile. So, yung si structural plate tile, also known as, or these are types of hollow masonry unit. It is formed through a special die. It is also made out of clay that it could be a smooth or rough or meron siyang coarse texture. So, yun po yung remaining po na tinatawag nating building block. So, sige po na report naman po siguro ng nauna yung ibang types ng building block. Siguro po tapos na po. So, please po, if I wasn't able to turn on my camera, si daddy po kasi ang ingay-ingay ni daddy. So, thank you ma'am. Thank you po.
So, very good explaining the topic, Jana. So, I will consider it for now, but for next time, you need to turn on your camera up so that it will be fair to everyone. So, guys, thank you for cooperating in this class, and see you next meeting, and stay safe. Goodbye!